everybody. What's going on? I need to move this thing over a little bit. I got so much junk on the table. What's up, Phenom? Good to see you, buddy. How you doing? How is everybody? Hope y'all doing well. I'm just looking at the junk I got laying on the table here. Woo! That's right. Red Tillers, what's up, buddy? I have tore my thumb all to pieces chewing on it. What's up, Joey? What's up, Red Tiller? Phenom? Hope everybody's had a good week. I hope y'all doing well. I've been busy as all get out in here trying to get some stuff knocked out. I hadn't got a lot of filming done. I've been running the ultrasonic cleaner a lot, and the videos just don't do the best with the ultrasonic cleaner. What's up, Levi? Owen, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. There's 902, Screwdriver. What's up? There's Patrick. That's right. Doing pretty good. There's Kurt, Tanton. Chris Ziegler, what's up, buddy? Our buddy is coming by today. Which one? Woohoo! There's Curtis Baker. What's up, buddy? We just got done feeding and watering the chickens a minute ago. It is cold here today. It's usually not that cold. There's Kenneth Little. Jason Reese, what's up? It's 27, but it feels like 17 because the winds are whipping. As far muffler probably be here directly. Yep. Levi said they got snow, got the 303 on the table, about to shoot some time and numbers. Your videos are helping. Was you the one that messaged me about the 303 Owen? I couldn't remember a whole lot about it. It's been a good while since I've done that thing. But I know I did do a little bit of grinding on the reed cage. Gonna be 15 tonight. Yeah, it's supposed to be cold here tonight. It says it feels like it's 17 now. And the water in the chicken thing was about froze solid. I actually broke it a little bit trying to get the water out of it and had to bring it in here and solder it back. Oh, Muffler's coming by to get some stuff. Oh, okay. I got what you're saying now. Got big winds here in Old Gore Bridge. The wind has been kind of whippy today. 15 here. That's right. Hit that like button, everybody. Yeah. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. 22 in Clyde. The wind chill, here's what's going on. Yes, it was me. I'm totally new to reed saw, so I wasn't sure what to do with it. I think I just went in there and opened it up as much as I could, but you got to leave enough room for the reed to close. I might have smoothed it up and got anything that was in the way out. What's up, John Bob? 13 now, 15. Fear Gall, what's up? My sinuses have been on high gear all day today. Use the heat lamp to keep the water from freezing for the chickens. And we may wind up having to do something like that, Joey, but it's supposed to be 70 degrees here next week. J&S, what's up, buddy? There's Jeremiah Schaefer. 9 in upstate New York. It's cold is what it is. It's cool out there today. The 27 ain't so bad. It's when the wind's blowing. That's what makes it bad. James, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. There's Skid Boot. 67 here next week. Yeah, it's supposed to be up in 70s next week around here. Like 15 one night, 65 the next. I really don't know. But when this live feed is over, there is a big pot of pinto beans in there on the counter waiting for me. I got a green saw going your way. Ooh, that's right. Tanton said there's a green saw coming this way. Yeah, the wind is terrible. That's right. Frozen chicken equals farm fresh poultry. If they still got the feathers on them, the guts in them. What's up, Family Master? That helps out a lot. Thanks. Thank you. 21 feels like 11 here in Northwest Ohio. Yeah, the funny thing on that one, Owen, whenever you get it put together and you start trying to tune it, you're going to think you wasted your time until you put it in the wood, and then it really gets to work. Because if you watch that whole video, I'm sitting there fooling with it. I'm like, what in the world? It's just terrible. That's right, Tan, with green peppers in it. 15 here feels like 0. Jody, what's up, buddy? I put a fish tank heater in my parts washer to keep it from freezing. What have you got in your parts washer, John Bob? Gasoline don't usually freeze. I wish I was there. Those beans would be good on a day like today. Yeah, they've been cooking since 11, about 10:30. About 8 o'clock, 8:30 last night. Yeah, they've been cooking since about 8:30 last night. They sat all night on the low go, and then this morning I turned them on the high, and they've been boiling for a little bit of the day, so they ought to be nice and right. The broth's getting really thick and juicy. Keep adding a little water to it. Got a little beef broth in it, some seasoning, salt, stuff like that. I'll put ketchup in it when I'm ready. You wearing the same shirt tonight? This is one of my church shirts, but it's one of my warm ones, so I put it on to go feed the chickens. Nothing like pint size and pintos and cornbread. That's right. What's up, old timer? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. So what's the secret to untangling a chain out of the box? Just finding the loops, skid boot, and it needs to look like a smiley face. Hold on a minute and I'll show you. Audie, what's up, buddy? Some cornbread and some chow-chow. That's right. Purple pie and water. Oh, okay. Muncie, 16 here. A Wally World Special. Snow? All right. Y'all, hold on a second. I can't remember. Skid Boot asked, what's the secret to untangling a chain? Yeah, I like beans. I like them thick. Could get windy outside as well. All right, y'all. Y'all hold off on the messaging for just a minute. Skid Boot wanted to know what it takes to untangle a chain, or what's the secret to untangling a chain. Let's do this. See how many different directions we can get her to go. All right. Okay. Let's see if I can wide frame this. Y'all hold on just a minute. Let's see. All right. Y'all hold off a minute. All right. Now see how we got these. See how these two are going opposite directions? What you want to do is you want to get a smiley face. So we're going to drop this one over here. And look here. See how you got a smiley face now? See how they crossed over that way? And when you pull it, when you got several of them, you just got to keep twisting it around. Like, every which direction, I don't know. See if we can get her really knotted up. All right. That's pretty knotted up there, so we're just gonna kind of shake it out. Look there, it's plumb through the other one. So we're gonna unwangle that a little bit, and we know it's going through there, so we're gonna pull it back through and try to get it out like that. And then see how we got these two? Once you got those two, if you pull them, they'll come out. And then if you lay them down, so you got them two again. If you pull them two, they come out. The trick is making a smiley face, or what I call a smiley face. Let me see if I can get her. This is the trick. You want it to look like this. You just keep looking for these, and every time you find one of these, if you pull it, it comes untangled. You got that, skid boot? That's the easiest way I know of. Come on. Hold on, let me go back and look at the comments. Chickens are my weekend. Wife keeps smacking me in the back of the head. That's right. William DeBerry, what's up, buddy? Welcome to the channel. Any first timers, True Blues. I'm doing good. Cold. All right. Excuse me. I know a guy can turn one inside out. I do. A buddy of mine showed me how to do it, Muncie. It's been a long time since I've done it, though. It took about 20-some years. Adam, just pop in and say hey and thumbs up. Everybody stay warm. Take care. Thank you, buddy. Brad? Mama Taz, what's up, dear? Good to see you. Easy peasy chain unravel. Yeah, try that, skid boot. The trick is in making that smiley face. Mama Muffler, what's up? It took me years to figure that one out. Once I figured that out, that's what I look for every time. Cannonball, what's up, buddy? There's Dave Anderson. Hey, buddy. Side of my neck's itching. I might have to shave tonight. There's East Coast. What's up, buddy? I don't get how a bird can survive the winter with bare feet. I know they're built for it, but when you see a bird standing in 1 foot, you know they're cold. That's right. That's right. Don't forget to leave them thumbs up, everybody. We already 38. We doing good. Just got some custom dogs put on the 303. They look sweet. That's awesome, buddy. Hope you send me a picture of them. Oh, mercy. I got some stuff done this week. Got a few other things done. I hadn't filmed everything this week. What's up, Ralph? This is what I was working on the other day. Anybody knows what this is? John Bob probably does. Need prayers for my Aunt Barb. She fell on the ice, has a broken nose and a goose egg on her head, losing her hearing. All right, William, we'll put her on the prayer list. This is what I've been working on. Carolina Cactus Guy. Hi, Bellhopper. What's your thoughts on the Pro Max 700 versus 710? They're about the same saw. The 710 has 0.700 electronic ignition. The 710 is lighter. This is a 350 Husky, and look at the crank. There might be a little port work in there too. What's up, Quentin? Looks like something's missing. Ain't nothing missing yet. It's a 350, that's right. Sweet. Does it make a difference when you get a thumbs up at the end of the video instead of the beginning or the middle? I don't think it makes a difference, Brad. We try to get to 100, and that's when we fire up a saw that somebody wants to hear. That's the biggest thing. I've been doing a little bit of grinding in here. I haven't got where I'm going yet. There's Mama Hopper come in there. How would I show you a picture of a dog? Send me an email. Or you can post them on Hopper Nation if you're on the Facebook thing. John Bob said, I have a whole line of them. That's right. I'm using 353 cylinders and not a full circle. That's right. Journey out, Jay Outdoors. What's up, buddy? Prayers for Hopper and his family and all of the Hopper Nation. God bless. Thank you, buddy. We need all the prayers we can get. I'm not hogging them out. I'm reshaping them a bit, Curtis. Our 350s, buy on one, get one. Buy one, get one. Been seeing too many. Oh, I've had this stuff here forever, Brendan. I actually told Mom I need to call you sometime, shoot the breeze with you. Forgot it was Saturday. There's Super Dave. Dean, what's up? How you doing today? Was a good day for me. I dropped my tractor off. They're putting a heated cab. Woo, that's nice. Brendan, I wish, Brendan, I'd like to have a dozen or more. Hopper, how do you chuck up a windowed piston in the lathe? On my piston thing, Jody, hold on, man, I'll show you. All right, y'all give me a second. Jody had a question. I'm over the cold. She's already. Ain't nothing like prayers, that's right. All right, Jody. You see this? You take Mr. Pistonius and you take the pin. I'll ask food with the left. We left a turd taste, so I laid off for a while. All right, this is what we do, Jody. Stick it in there, and you tighten that nut up right there. And you put this in the lathe, and you spin it, and you center it up. Now, I use a bearing, and I just push against them until it centers up. Then I snug it up and spin it in the lathe like that. That's how I do it, Jody. And I just reach through the chuck jaws with a 9/16 wrench and give her a snugging once I get it, and then I go in there and cut on whatever I want to cut on. Now, if I'm just cutting on the other side, I just flip it around this way and just grab it right around the crown. What's up, Super Dave? Loafing with James and watching Shark Week. That sounds like fun. What's up, Mark? Good to see you, buddy. How you been? Hit the thumbs up, everybody. Woo! Been good. That's good. You can use an old ring around the piston. Yeah, I have done that before. Just put a ring around it, just go right up to the ring, or let the ring set in the chuck grooves. There is a dog hair or a people hair or something in this shirt that keeps bothering my neck over on this side. I'm gonna have to find it because it's irritating me. Yeah, it's not very hard, Jody. You can actually use, this was one of the ones that had the eyelet on it, and I was using it. And if it's a bigger piston, they work. But on the smaller ones, I had to cut it off and weld a washer on the end of it. Because it didn't cooperate on everything. See? Just a washer welded onto a bolt. And make your hole big enough you can move it a little bit, but not so much. But that goes down. See, there's actually a plug down in there that kind of helps center it up a little bit. I got a lot of I got some play made into it. But that's what I use. And I mean, it can go out and take a hold of a pretty good sized piston. Have you had a piston that was egg-shaped before? After bouncing them off the floor, I have. A lot of people say that they are a little bit. They may be just a little, but they're not much. Everything but waiting. My creativity isn't very good. It's just one of the things, Jody. You have a problem that arises and you just have to figure out a way to do it. Some of the stuff that we do, I seen other people doing it and I just made the same thing. Like for centering them up, my fat butt gonna stay out of the water. Known a few folks that have had trout stolen off their belt stringer by sharks. That'd be rough. Christoph, what's up, buddy? Have fun with the chat. I'm at a party, can't participate today, but my thumb is coming. Good evening, everyone. Thank you, buddy. We appreciate you. Wayne, what's up, buddy? How's you and Susie doing? Just want to say thank you again for your help, suggestions on my last couple of projects. Man, thanks. Ain't no problem, Dave. I appreciate it, buddy. Hold on, I'm going to show y'all what else I use. Now, a little disclaimer. If you do any of the things that you see me do and you destroy something, it's not my fault, okay? Because some of the things that I do have some severe consequences occasionally, like flat out destroying things. So you have to use it at your own risk. Now this is one of them things. There's a ball bearing. This goes in my tool holder on my lathe and gives me a ball bearing to work with. We've got 56 thumbs up, so we're doing pretty good. Note to self, Hopper's fault if it's ruined. If you push too much with this, it will kill things in the lathe, and it's very destructive when it goes south. But if you've got one of these on the holder and you come in like this and you just kind of touch on it and put a little pressure, you can center these things right up real fast. But you got to be careful because it can wad one of them up. Boy, it can wad one of them up, and I'm not even kidding. I'm married. Everything I do has consequences. What's up, J&K? I made this a long time ago for rolling metal. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you ever seen a fire extinguisher where it's rolled on the end? They do that by getting them hot and rolling them with a roller. And I needed to do I had some steel tubing it was just a little bit big on the inside, so I made this. I scatter stuff all the time without your... I made this, needed a piece of tubing up, and I pushed at an angle on it and pushed it over and then bored the center of it back out to make something. But I found out it works good for centering round parts up in the lathe as well. And I may have... It's not bad, but you got to go easy, because if you try to go too much and you get past center, stuff just goes south real fast. Hey, I'm drive-through Chick-fil-A. Kevin, I want a chicken sandwich and some waffle fries, Kevin. Just ketchup, mayonnaise, and pickles. That's right. Oh, mercy. Yep. These things, this is a piece of D2 tool steel here, and I had to notch it a little bit to get it to fit up in there, you know. But it's been a dandy. I've used it many times for a lot of things. I got to go feed. You all have a good night and a better one tomorrow. Thank you, William. Appreciate you, buddy. It might be cold. I I know. I'm just picking at you, Kev. Mama's got pintos in there on the stove. She's gonna make some cornbread here after a while. And we're gonna have cornbread and pintos for dinner. Yeah, that D2 is good stuff. I like it. I got some A2 as well. I'm good. Kenny is at work, so it's peaceful in the house. Ralph is out of the hospital, y'all. Congratulations, Ralph. That's good to hear, buddy. I got you on every prayer list that I can get you on. Y'all, Ralph's out of the hospital. Praise the Lord. Caught a Bellhopper live stream. Good to see you, Chris. My best friend equals blowtorch, MIG welder, and a big hammer. That's right. It works too. God bless the hopper and God bless cornbread. Thank you, Owen. That's right. Y'all, I don't know. We might start a controversy here, but is there anybody that likes ketchup in their beans? I, for one, do. And I'm asking that for a reason. Beans and cornbread on my way. Hopper, fix me a bowl. Come on, Indiana. We'll save you a bowl. They'll keep in the crock pot on the stove for about 4 or 5 days, if they last that long. Now, they might get a little soft by the end of 4 or 5 days, but I still eat every one of them. Ketchup in my corn. I never really tried that, but I do like Mexican street corn. Levi does, yeah. The first time I went to Simple Man's house, I never will forget it. There's help. There's help out, help out. There's help out there for that, Hopper. Ketchup and beans, might have to try. Just go with a little bit to start with. Don't go too much. But the first time I went to Simple Man's house, Miss Nancy had made a giant pot of 15 bean soup. And we sat down to eat, and I like ketchup in my beans, but I didn't want to say nothing because sometimes when you add something to something that people aren't really used to, it make them think that you don't like it. But then Simple Man said, hey, I forgot something. He got up and walked over and got the ketchup and just in his beans, and I was like, yes. He's like, you want ketchup for your beans? I'm like, you dang right I do. He said, why didn't you ask? I said, I didn't want somebody to think that I didn't like the taste of them because they were good, but I like them better with ketchup in them. Well, it's good, Quentin. I promise it is. Used to eat ketchup in them, but Frank's Red Hot now. Well, you put ketchup and little Frank's Red Hot in there too. Just regular old pinto beans. Now, the 15 bean soup, Kenneth, we get a bag. It just comes with 15 different beans in it. I don't know what all's in it. But I do like it. Brian Herbert. Hi, how are you? First time I caught you live. Well, welcome, Brian. It's good to see you, buddy. Come on in. We're talking about pinto beans and cornbread right now and ketchup and hot sauce. I tell you something else I do. I put peanut butter in chicken noodle soup. Yep. I do. Welcome, Brian. Everybody welcome Brian. This is the first time he caught a live chat. Y'all, come on in. Yeah, just start with just a little bit of ketchup first, Quentin. Just squirt a little bit in there. Try it. See how you like it. What is my favorite sauce of all time? Well, the one that I do like the most is it's basically the 372 XP, the old version, because they're the easiest to work on and they do about anything. Now, I do have some other ones that I do like a little better now, but if I had to pick one, that would be that one. Andrew, I just crammed a big old foam filter on the 044. Happy Solder Day. Y'all, Andrew just threw the super chat up there. Y'all thank him. Because this time of year, our super chats are extremely important. We are skinning by on the skin of our teeth, I can tell you that. Just made 15 bean soup last week. Hello, Brian. That's right. Never had that before. That's right. Thank you, Andrew. Peanut butter and what now? Chicken noodle soup. Can't type tonight. 372 is the best ever. Now that sounds gross. Peanut butter and soup. You got to try it first, Mama. Don't put much in there. Just put a little bit. Just get a little dollop on a spoon and melt it in your chicken noodle soup and then try it. Put your crackers in there and try it. Used to put PB in a little ramen noodle. That's right. Hopper, where's your work shirt at today? You look different with that. I just put this one on to go feed the chickens, and it was warm, so I kept it on because I've been in the house all day. Peanut butter may be my favorite food. That's right. 372s, yep, definitely my husky favorite, but I'm a Sax Dolmar. I've never had many Sax Dolmar, so I don't know that much about them. What's the difference between the X-Torque and the non-X-Torque? Chris asked. The X-Torque has a strato cylinder, and I don't know if I've got one here to show. It does not appear that I do. What I mean by stratos, this is what the intake looks like on the XP. It's just one hole going through there. On an X-Torque, it has one hole here and one up here and one over here. So it has 3 holes. And it uses air to kind of help wash the cylinder out. It uses fresh air to kind of help wash the cylinder out. And the piston's bigger. They don't rev as far. It's got a bigger carburetor on it. Because it uses air instead of fuel and air. I actually done a video on what the difference was one time where I show both cylinders. But the main difference is the X-Torque runs a bigger, the piston's taller and it's heavier and it don't rev as good. But they still make good power. Can I upgrade my 266 to a 375? You could probably take a 266 to a 272, Kenneth. Peanut butter, mayonnaise, tomato sandwiches. I must. No, it's just a me thing, Mama Taz. I don't think there's very many other people that do it. Keep on chugging. Hopper, winter's about over already. Thanks to El Nino. Charlie Briscoe. What are you doing, Briscoe? Good to see you, buddy. Peanut butter soup's actually a delicious dish in Guyana. Does sound good. I prefer the non-X-Torque. That's right. Mom was planning a trip down to my family's. Hopper thought about going with her and come and visit. Just let me know whenever you're thinking about it, J and K, and I'll let you know how everything's going. Trying to stay warm. Listen, this is the way that I run across it. I used to, there's Jonathan, what's up, buddy? I used to make soup at work, and that's what I'd have for lunch a lot of time when I was at work. And somebody helped me eat all my crackers at work one day, so I didn't have no crackers to put in my soup, and I don't eat soup without crackers. What's up, Cameron? So I went up to the front of the shop, and I got 2 packs of them round crackers with the peanut butter in them, and I didn't feel like trying to get the peanut butter out, so I just crunched them up and dumped them in my chicken noodle soup. And that's how I found out that I liked the peanut butter and chicken noodle soup. There is a curry at Thai food place, some kind of peanut sauce, and I'd probably get in a fight for a bowl of that. Doing good and God is great. That's right. Amen to that. We're doing pretty good. Getting close to the end of the month. I got to get everything taken care of. I've got a couple of saws put together. I got some saws put together I was planning on filming, but I got in a funk recently about filming because I just have so much to do and it gets to you. I've been running the ultrasonic cleaner and stuff, and my microphone won't fit on this new phone. I need some kind of adapter. What's up, McDaniels? Good to see you, buddy. So I just kind of been trying to get some stuff done. I got a saw coming up before long. We're gonna start on. I'm gonna film it because I think y'all gonna want to see it. It might be yellow. It might be black. Might have some yellow and black on it. That's all I'm gonna say. You just have to wait and see. How about applesauce on mashed potatoes? Might be pretty good. I ain't never tried that. I like to eat wheat thins with applesauce. Phenom said, please just pay the bills. We'll wait for the videos. I'm trying, buddy. Peter, is that you from Germany? Did you change your name? I don't know how to pronounce that. Did the Echo find a home yet? No, it has not. I meant to ask Joey if he was interested in it or not. Joey, are you still here? Because Indiana Cornbread was asking about the Echo. Yep, that's Peter. Hey, buddy. Black and yellow, yellow and black. That's right. We went out and fired the 385 and the 288 and 372X torque up there and let them run for a little bit. That's right. How did the last 620 turn out? It sounds good, Jonathan. Joey, are you still here? I got the 620 sitting over there. It sounded good in that video. Now, I hadn't cut with it, but it sounds good. There's Jason Scott. What's up, buddy? We got 60 thumbs up. Kevin Jones, hello! Jonathan said, fire it up. Got 2 sacks. We ain't made it to 100 thumbs up yet, Jonathan. I think global warming missed us. It's 10 out. Yeah, that's right. I don't know, JK. Is it on this side or this side? You see it? These are all my test 372s. They're all broke up and stuff like that, and I use them for sizing things up. Now, over here, I don't really see any over there. Unless it was like back here, and then that, I don't know what it would have been. Because I couldn't see it in the video. Cameron says 61, where they at? I heard the only food you can eat that will solely sustain life is peanuts. Really are superfood. I want a 372 when I grew up. That's right, Skid Boot. Did y'all know that peanuts are not nuts? Let's see how many people knew that. And don't look it up. Don't cheat and look it up. Can you stuff a 290 MS cylinder on a 280? I don't know about that, Jonathan. I've never had a 280. Hi, Water, what's up? Super Dave, did you go look it up? You don't say, Hopper. Yep, peanuts are legumes. They're not actually nuts. What's up? Take the Sean outdoors. Red said he knew that. All right, does anybody know what the dot on a lowercase I is called? I'll give you a hint. It's not a dot. Van Life, that's right. 280, same as the 270. I don't think I've ever really seen a 270. Nope, Dad was a wildlife biologist for 20 years. I know a little bit about plants. There you go. Nope, it's not called a pip. There's 2 in a pod, so maybe a legume. You said it too fast. Well, somebody got it, Brad, but yeah, it's a legume. That's one I don't know. Isn't the dot of the I on the I called a tittle? That's right, Super Dave. You're the first person that's ever actually answered that question. What's up, Muffler? Indiana. Yep. A jot or a tittle. That's right. Just sitting here enjoying the freezing rain. Hopper, it's sitting on something to your left, right beside the black roller chair. Oh, I don't know. They're not there anymore. There was a 394 sitting over there. I don't remember that one, Super Dave. I actually seen that video about 4 or 5 months ago about what it was called, but I can't remember. The Bible uses that term. That's right. I seen it on a quiz show one day, and I remembered that one. I fixed that 450. Just realized I'm outbrained by you guys. Oh, tell us what the plastic on the end of a shoelace is called. Because I can't remember. Guess what? It's cold out. The bitter end. Aslet or aclet. Don't know how to spell it. Yeah, I don't remember how they pronounced it. A ferrule. Could be. Maybe. Plastic on a shoelace. That's right. It's an aglet. I think it's a whipping. What's up, muffler? An aglet is correct. I have a hard time remembering that one for some reason. I don't know why. Kevin Jones says hi. What's up, Kevin? Tittle, I learned 2 things I didn't know. I need English class again now that I'm old enough to appreciate it. That's right. I got my new used Poland Pro Farm Boss Racer, giving that saw a good look over for a build for soft. I got mine over in a bucket, Jonathan. We got water shortage here. Ice is keeping the pumps frozen. Oh yeah. I'm going to start working on my dad's old 440 Mac. Any tips before I start? Clean everything up real good, Audie, and make sure you keep notes of where things come from. That's the best thing. I'm on my way to see you quick. Well, come on, muffler. We got pintos, and Mama's going to make some cornbread. There is a 395 sitting over there, but it's not mine. It's Quentin's. May need another carb tune. There you go. I want to copy your crazy Poland wild thing. I got pretty good videos on it, Chris. It's a good bit of work to get it done. I ain't gonna lie to you. Keep the live going till I get there. All right. How long is it gonna be, Muff? Spell check doesn't fix grammar. That's right. Larry, what's up? Good to see you. Al Borland off 2 time. Flat on be rocking that today. That's right. I got some beans and ham soup. Rub it in, pintos, you're spoiled. That's right. Well, Larry, she told you we was making them last night. Why ain't you down here? It's a fun build and a fun run, them wild things. Yeah, it is. Muffler's Hopper crossover episode. That's right. Quentin is my other name. I'm coming for dinner. About 7.5 hours. Oh, yeah. I did get my 394 put together. Yeah, I got 2 of them. It's all together. Any cheaper ways to clean a carb than the old standby, or an ultrasonic cleaner for snowblower? You can clean the wire brush, Brad. It depends on how bad they are. The ultrasonic cleaner's the best way. Have a good night, Tat, and we'll see you, buddy. I'm coming for dinner. Be there in 3 days. Come on, Skid Boot. That's right. Toilet broke, car heater. Toilet broke, car heater broke. Second time in 5 months, truck has a flat. Sink sprayer hose broke. Praying that there's no light anytime soon. 39, my bad. So the Alky-Saw is a Benford GS 372. That's right. You're wearing a serious Michigan style flannel. Yeah, this is my church shirt here. Y'all don't usually get to see it very much. Oh. Power. That's right. I got my 394 put together. Something I've been wanting. Y'all, Christoph helped me with this, because without a cylinder, I wouldn't have been able to do this. This is my 394 that I put together out of parts that were laying around here. Stuff that I bought a long time ago, and I've been hoarding them up. And I finally found enough pieces to put it all together. That's right. What's up, coolest guy on the planet? Good to see you. Gonna run the wild thing on straight 100% nitro. Waiting on a cylinder for a Dayton 4Z251 Steel 170 and next then a 038. I'll have a 394 in a few weeks. That's a beauty. Thank you, Curtis. Jonathan said, let's hear it. Looks nice. Would look better on my shelf. I'm repairing the John Deere CF56 FCO. There you go. Brandon, I made it Saturday. Yay. We get married in a type of shirt, Northern Michigan. That's right. Nice to have that ability, Hopper. About to go eat. See y'all later. CJ and S. Car still under warranty. 3 weeks ago. 3 days, and they'll meet the other side of this fluffy fella. That's right. More power. That's right. Super Dave saw Briscoe's vid. He said he traded his 394. Curtis said he's looking for a 394 himself. Johnny Cash seems to be a good name for that one. Yep. All right. Yeah, this one's got one of them new cylinders that Christoph sent me on it. I had crank and a gasket set, this plastic, and the center cases. The cases, this is a set of aftermarket cases from the Duke. And one of the clutch springs was one that was in that bunch that Christoph sent me as well. There was an actual clutch spring in there. Quentin said, can we fire up his 395? Wayne. See you, Mama Taz. Y'all, Wayne just threw a super chat up there, said, Susie's doing great, and I'm just as crazy as ever. Happy Saturday, Hopper. See y'all, Hopper Nation. Thank you, Wayne. Y'all, Wayne just threw a super chat up there. Y'all don't forget to thank him. I'm packing up my 872, hoping to mail it out in the next couple of days. Everyone has flu here. Oh, mercy. All right, boy, that sounds good. All right, y'all. I don't know if it'll crank. Let's find out. That's right. I'm gonna set him back over here. Oh. They give me a little break. My arms get tired holding them big rascals up. She's not even broke in yet. John said, I like that pipe. Yeah, she sounds good. It pulls pretty good. That one has a brand new OEM cylinder and piston in it. Call that a Detroit saw, parts and pieces from other places. What saw are you looking for a new home? We have to get the bills paid this month. I've got several over here that I'm waiting on somebody to come look at, fin on. Only the best. I love the smell of two-stroke and pinto beans. What are we gonna do with the other three? I got a fella supposed to be coming to look at J&K. You working a half day today, you never start a saw up with an hour left. Well, I'm trying to get everybody excited. I'm late, just got done cleaning up snow, 16 in PA. Excuse me, y'all. Will that big hole in the muffler light the way in the dark? It probably would. You keep her revved up. I did build another 394. Now this one, a buddy of mine called me the other day wanting one. And I've had this one for a long time. And I got it out and fixed it up the other day. And I'm waiting on a few pieces. Tanton's sending me some pieces for this one. And this one sounds even better than the other one. But this one is broke in already because I used the cylinder that was on it. So hopefully he's gonna come get that one first of next week. I hope. Ooh, them big ones is hard to crank. Casterman, what's up, buddy? Wayne. So happy Huskies rule. My heart is racing and my drive is to go and fire up a saw to scratch that itch. We'll get so excited to start dancing or do some yoga. 18 here in Northern Ohio. Yep. I don't do much dancing, Larry. Well, the price on that one is, they up there pretty high. Makita Engineering, oldest manufacturers of gasoline chainsaws, company headquarters in Hamburg. That's awesome, Peter. Not much, nodding in and out. Casterman taking him a nap. My 046 starts every time. The Husky I just worked on wouldn't even start. What Husky was it, Kevin? Wish I was younger. I would get a 395 for sure. Shane, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Hold on, I'm in Ohio. Shoulder can't take much of them big ones. That's right. The Riff. She sounds great. Thank you, buddy. A 450 Husky. Come on, Kevin. That's not a Husky. That's one of them Lowe's saws. What's up, Flip? Yeah. Oh, 450 X-Torque. Let's hear 125 start up. The problem, I still don't have them down, Riff. They're sitting on a shelf back there, and the one that don't start is in front of the one that does, and they're over top of the welding table. And I have to climb up on the welding table to get them off there. Working on the old mcculloch gearbox. Well, if you happen to need a shaft or anything, Shane, let me know, because I may have some. Does anybody know if the carb on the mcculloch Super Pro 80 will work on the Pro Mac 55? It will, sort of, Wayne. The problem is that the needles are longer on the 80. That's the only real problem, is the needles are just real long and they stick over into the side. Now, You could put it on a 700 or 710 or 1010S real easy. But I don't know if the 55, does it have the D-shaped hole for the screws to go through, or is it solid sided? I don't get that out of a ported saw, JK. Seriously. Do you have a retail business or service? You'd think you might get more business than lawn and garden type stuff through the winter. I don't do it a whole lot public anymore, Brad. I used to. It just got so much I couldn't do it all. And with my back going out, it really gave me a lot of trouble. Still killing it in the wood. That's right. Woke myself up 3 times the other night trying to start a saw and sleep. There you go. John. Y'all, John just threw the super chat up there. Y'all thank him. Thank you, John. Our super chats are important this time of year, and I'm not lying. They are, because they ain't a lot of stuff going out the door, and it gets real tight. So, thank you, super chatters. We use every bit of it. We appreciate it. Went out and ran my MS 460 today, and I really like that saw. Rich Dugan built it for me. That's awesome, buddy. We might fire up Quentin's 395 here in a minute. Didn't see anyone have an old 038 AV parts saw. Me neither. Thank you, John. Picked up a 5 ampere for steel stuff at work. 379. I could buy a lot of 2-stroke for $400. That's right. If you could build any saw for yourself, what would you build this year, Hopper? That's a good question, Jonathan. I'm not exactly sure, because I've got every saw that I wanted. I don't have my 500 done yet, but I'm still waiting on Jason to send the rest of the parts. He got a sugar mama. He doesn't have to work. I wish. That's about what I see them sell for on Facebook Marketplace. I ain't been able to find one cheaper. I ain't been able to sell one for that. Even a ported one. A later model. That is one thing that I am going to build sometime or another. I will have me another 385. I don't know why. I don't need it. My old man's got a 038 Super in pristine condition. He wants to build Caster's 125. Yeah, we might have to do that. Could always trade one of those 125s for a 500. I've actually got a 500 in the drawer over yonder. It's just in pieces, and Jason ain't got me the rest of the parts yet. I'm missing a few pieces. I just advanced the time in 20,000 on the 303. Think that's sufficient? I'd probably be all right, Owen. I wouldn't go too crazy with it. Yeah, 20, 30 thousandths. 20 is probably sufficient. You get too much, you start burning holes in pistons. Yeah, them prices do get up there. I've got 390 over it. I'm waiting on the boy to come by and look at it and tell me if he wants it or not, so I can see if I can get it out the door. Yep, just shave her a little bit. I have not built a 400 yet. I've got a 462, but I hadn't had a hold of a 400. I have a humble question, Hopper. Is it possible that if you measure the squish, show it on your digital caliper in millimeter for one time so I can understand it? Hold on, let me think about that. 0.2? 0.2, I think's what it is. No. 0.5. 0.5 to 0.6. That's the millimeters. Flip. 0.5 to 0.6, about half a millimeter is where we want to be. 18 to 23 thousandths is 0.5 to 0.6 millimeter. MS 880, go big. Yeah, I got the 880. Do you recall the numbers you put on your 462? I don't have to recall because I wrote them down. Multiply the inch measurements. I always have a hard time remembering it. I know a half a millimeter is 20 thousandths, or right around 20. How much is a sweet shirt? I wear a 2X switch. I don't know, Levi. They're on the apparel store. I don't know how much they are. I don't even remember the price. What's up, Marty? Good to see you, buddy. I think he knows how I'm doing it. I checked one the other day. Let's see what it come out to. This one come out to 0.88, 0.86. 0.8. This come out about 30 some thousandths. But I didn't want to get it as tight as I do some of the other ones. But most of them 0.5, 0.6 is where I normally go. Inch to millimeter conversion is 25.4. That's right. Flip said, "Now I know, thanks." I think he knew what I was doing, Larry. He just didn't know the difference in the thousandths. Hold on, Jonathan. The numbers on my 462s 103, 128, 90. It's got a 30,000 pop up cut from an OEM piston, 30,000 out of squish band, 70 off the deck, 180 intake duration, 152 exhaust duration. Comes all the numbers. Now go back, talk, young man. Indiana Doug. Lord have mercy. Indiana Doug said, "Buy y'all breakfast hot dog." Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. Y'all don't forget to thank Indiana Doug. He is a good feller. And I enjoy the time I get to spend with him. I'm going to tell you that. That kind of money to dump in a saw. Guess I'll just wait till somebody brings me one in a box. That's right. Flipping sweet. That's right. I'll have Boo Boo shave your head. Thank you, Doug. I have to go and feed the wood stove and get a shower. Bye, y'all. See you, old timer. Thank you, Doug. Nice hitter. I'll have to stop by and hear that 462 run. I might bring it with me. The Saw Fest this year. I might bring it up there and try racing it. The Bellhopper chainsaws is not the right one, Phenom. It's the Bellhopper apparel is the one that everybody needs to go to. I think I'm going to do away with that other one because they charge me for it every month and I don't do anything on it. Hardly at all. All right, boy, that sounds good. Yes, I do now, but I sit on 0.2 millimeter of squish. And I've never had problems. 0.2 millimeters? What is that? Well, I mean, it'll run there. They'll run there. They'll just, I don't like to make them all that tight. Love y'all. Thanks for the kind words, Hopper. I appreciate it, Indiana. Especially this time of year. Every dollar we get's important. We're on the don't spend it if you don't have to method. See, Jonathan, take care, brother. Wasn't you and Doug all hugged up in the truck at Bunyan in the rain? Yes, we were, and I appreciated every minute of it because I don't like getting wet. Had to replace my mom's hot water heater yesterday. Oh, that ain't no fun. I may have to do that, Phenom. I don't know how to do a lot of that stuff. A lot of other people help me with it. Now, I was not aware that the page was not working because I've been paying for it, so it technically should be working. They just ain't a whole lot of stuff on there. Do you grind chain? If so, care to share your recipe? Still messing with my grinder and trying to find a good recipe. I do grind chain, but I couldn't tell you any of the adjustments because I don't know them, because the chain adjusters that I use, or the chain grinders that I use, don't have adjustments on them other than 25, the left and right. I use the cheap little plastic grinder. The way I set mine up when I had one that ground the angles right was I took a stock chain that was really sharp, and I put it in the grinder, and I set the angles to match that chain, and then I might have added a little more angle or a little more undercut and stuff. That's how I think it was something like 55 degrees and 30 degrees, and then the angle of whatever it was at the base, I don't remember what that angle was. I think it's like 27 or 33, somewhere in there. I don't remember exactly what that one was. But the chain sharpeners that I use don't have all that stuff on to make it easier. Daddy dog, how are we? You two make a cute couple. I'm so happy for you both. Thank you, Larry. Yep, that's the one. Yep, that's the one, Phenom. The other one, I keep it because it's expensive to create, and Nick Pixel made it for me. 60-degree tilt, 30-degree angle. Yeah, something like that. I think 55 was the angle that I was running on one. Supposed to be 64, but I used 60. Chad, what's up, buddy? How are we this week? Still doing good? I have not heard from Pixel lately. Has anybody heard from Nikki lately? Indiana Doug, could you please help our dear friend Bellhopper with his channel? Indiana's helped me a good little bit. I just don't know how to do anything on there. The YouTube studio thing just drives me crazy. Alright, Nick's okay. What's the best JB well for chainsaw cylinders? I just use the plain in the red and the black tubes because it sets up pretty good. I'm actually using it in some crankshafts, and on my wild thing, it's in all of mine, just the regular black and red tubes. That's what I normally use. I put tape up as dams and then fill it in and let it go. Me and Indiana had a good time hanging out. We did get to hide in the van while it was raining. Belzona and DevCon and Pig and regular JB Will. That's right. I'm getting awful hungry myself thinking about them pintos and cornbread. I hope Mama's got the cornbread done when I get in there. That would be nice. I don't know how to get to my messages on my on my watch. I was trying to cast iron cornbread. Think I got a can of bean soup in the cabinet. Cast iron cornbread is the best, that's right. Gotta stay both days at Bunyan. That's right. I filled a broken tooth with JB Weld. That'll work. Takes a little while to dry, so it doesn't get too hot for the inside of the cylinder for JB Weld. Well, I've got it in the crankshaft on my Wild Thing, Chad, and it's been in there for about 2 years. Honey, hush your mouth. Yeah, you two made the bad boy of timber calendar hugged up in the... That's right. Larry's talking about you, Indiana. You have to ride over and smack him in the side of the head. What you want to bet this thing won't pick up the word cornbread? Let's see. How do I send? I figured it out. Bondo fixes a tooth. That's right. Fried chicken livers tonight. I've never been much on liver. I like liver mush, but I don't like plain liver. Cowboy Kent says if you put a whole Idaho russet potato in your beans with the peel on it, will keep you from getting gas. Well, who would want to do that, Brad? That makes absolutely no sense. You not ever heard? Jim A used to fry her cornbread in a cast iron skillet. That's right. Been nice being able to get in here, even for a short time. Y'all will be, well, we'll hop back in when I get a chance. Thank you, Duke. Have a good one, buddy. Feel broken-hearted today. I shipped off my Super Pro 125 that I sold. That's a terrible day, Quentin. Yeah, ain't you never heard? Pinto beans are good for your heart. The more you eat, the more you fart. The more you fart, the better you feel. So let's have beans for every meal. That's right. I'll spit my biker out because it's dry. Lips was chapped too. That's right. I know, that's what you was thinking, wasn't it, Indiana? The gas is what keeps others from eating all your beans or chili. That's right. You got to ward them off with technical gas functions. Like, have a bite of this. I eat them every day for about 4 days, Larry. That used to be one of the things that I did. As far as do like, I've seen it. Yeah, they're methane. Jeremy, what's up, Mr. Weaver? How you doing? Mm-hmm. Well, 130 pounds of compression is enough to run. What did it sell for? Chippy, what's up, buddy? Found the ham bone in the deep freeze. I should make me some ham and bean soup. There you go. A gift from the Lord himself. That's right. I do love. Got some chili peppers that will keep folks out of your chili beans. Oh, I'm getting notifications from PayPal saying I didn't have enough money to pay for something. Oh well. Gonna head out. Y'all be good. See you, Shrum. Appreciate it, buddy. Have a good night. He was asking, that wasn't bad. Oh, anyone have a use for a McCulloch D44? It's pretty much complete, but know nothing about it. Y'all, Wayne the Duke's got a D44. Fire in the hole. Not much, just ran to the stores blowing out what chain I have on rolls. There you go. Before you leave, click the thumbs up. It helps the channel. That's right. So I've been busy running back and forth. Yippers. Beans hurt my stomach after eating more than a bowl or two. I use pinto beans and I like to put seasoning, salt, and a little bit of beef bouillon in mine and some ketchup. Makes a real good broth. Trying to. Well, that's not right. It's hard for me to tighten my fat fingers on this little old watch. When I eat beans, it scares the dogs. See you, Hopper. Enjoy your beans. See you, James. Have a good one, buddy. You shut up, Larry. You eat broccoli and peppers and stuff that you like, and I eat ketchup, okay? Boys or man, we need soup wood. That's right. I noticed the 171 I thought had 3 reeds beforehand. After popping off, had 2 reeds and an open spot. I think that's the extra thing over on the side there, Brandon. Yeah, Casterman got some real nice axes. Need some woodchuck chipper. 93 likes. Good heavens, we already got 93. Love me some pork and beans. Must be a Carolina thing. I don't know a lot of people that eat ketchup in their beans, Larry. I'm just one of them. I know me and Simple Man. I like it. But the thing is you can put too much in them. And that's the trick to it. A lot of people think that certain things are gross, and they can be. If you put too much in there, they just say, it just ain't good. I don't even like it. But I like to put a little bit in there. Taking my thumb. Skid Boot said he likes mustard on his beans, Larry. I like ketchup on mine. I do put mustard in my chili beans. Awesome to eat. That's right. Ruling beans like that. Anyone use epoxy to set their axe out? I use wood glue to put my wedge in. Flip said he put ketchup in his Sunday soup. Casterman said he put molasses in beans. Get him, Levi. Oh, mercy. Mix your ketchup 40 to 1. I am fixing it. There is something just bugging the fire out of me. Hopper likes epoxy on his beans. That's right. Put some JB Well in there, stir it up. Makes them stick to your ribs. That's right. Love to find another good axe, real light one. I already have a mighty malt, very unbalanced. House full of chefs, that's right. Rocky Mountain oysters and moonshine. Was using my 797 today, and my arms feel like they're numb, going to need some good grub tonight for sure. That's right. We got 94 thumbs up. Larry took his back, he said. Ketchup is a great ingredient. Many chefs use it, to be honest, and mustard. Ketchup, mustard, brown sugar, molasses, good smoked bacon, and baked beans is good. That's right. Casterman said he's always got them in stock. I like baked beans. Me too, Levi. You hush up, Larry. Poor people have to do poor things. I didn't have money to buy ham or bacon, so I have to use what I got. Anyone here a 077 still? Never heard of an 077, but I got a 070 and a 076 and a 075. I need a new wedge banger axe. Any recommendations? I don't really know who all's selling axes, but I know Casterman has got some. Casterman has got some really nice axes, high water. I mean, they are beautiful, but you gotta be careful, because you can cut your thumb off with one if you're not careful. Ask Joe. Is it only my counter or the thumbs up that is behind? I have to refresh all the time. It's showing 97 on my end, Brad. Goat, what is up, buddy? There's Goatsy. Shane said, I got a McCulloch 77. Poor people have poor ways. That's right. There's usually ketchup in the refrigerator. So seasoning, salt, and ketchup, two things we don't run out of much. I don't hate racing saws. I'm not interested in race builds. Myself, work saw build is my thing. That's right. That's why I mainly build work saws on the channel, Chad. I'm going to build some race saws, though. We're going to get to see a few of them. Casterman axes are a work of art. That's right. Casterman and J Ferris 306 I know are selling. 82 here. Larry Graham, watch out. We're showing 97, 98. I'm showing 98. Let's get two more up and start the saw. He's in the mood today. He's mad because he ruined his beans with ketchup. No, I put them in there after I cook them, Larry. Lost my wedge banger out the truck box. Dang, I hate that high water. Coffee crotch. Sweet, I was watching your 355T video doing some tinkering. New here, thanks. It's good to see you, buddy. Funny name. Oh, mercy. It won't do him no good, Larry. I love race saws. I do too. I like playing with them. We do build more work saws than we do race saws. Love what you do with that fun blue saw, though. Oh, yeah, we had a good time with that. Lost some thumbs up. Overseas here, 60. We're showing 99. Thought Muffler was stopping by. He said 7.5 hours. Jay has the wedge banger. I offer splitters, choppers, and forest axes. All right. Yep, never seen a 077. There's one more. 99. Matt in the house. Which Matt? Where'd he go? Oh, look at there. Salt, but not sure if it's Lowry's. Yep, that's what we use with Lowry seasoning salt. We got 101 now. One more, someone must have put an extra thumbs up. That's right. What are we gonna fire up? We already fired up 395, 394. I need to put the muffler on my wild thing so I can fire it up. What's up, Zachary? What are we gonna fire up? Riffs at the 125. The only bad thing is I can't hardly get to the 125. He has to be the worst kitchen I've ever been to. What's Jay's contact info? Anybody know how to get a hold of Jay? Can't wait to hear some music. Kidding, save you. I don't have a 3120, Chad. We can get the alky saw out though. It might crank. It's pretty cold, but it might. It is hanging in here, and it's probably 60 degrees. Oh. All right, what we got now? Fire up the grinder. Smallest saw you have. Y'all want me to fire up the smallest one I got or the Alki saw? Matt, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Long time watcher, thanks for all your insight. What's your opinion on the Husqvarna 575? I like them, Matt. I've had several of them. The 576 has bigger bearings in them, but I've never had that much trouble with the 575. Tiny leak. Just take your soldering iron and melt it shut, Owen. Just take your soldering iron, clean the tip of it off, and just go back and forth over the hole and melt it shut. 575 XP, watch them crank bearings. That's right. Take the torch and warm it up. I think it'll crank. It's about 60 degrees in here. Oh, everybody's saying they want me to crank the smallest saw I got. Well, let me set this one down for a minute. I have two small ones. I'll bring both of them and I'll ask you a question. All right, let me get back over here. Let me sit down for a minute. All right. Do you want me to crank the smallest one that I have or the smallest one that is here? The purple ported pink away. That's right. Having some Wi-Fi issues there, Hopper. Emma? Thank you, sir. Just got one on the cheap. I like them, Matt. I do. I really do. Bigger transfers ain't always better, Curtis, I promise. It's like when Hopper leaves the bench, the Wi-Fi goes with him. And it may be me. I just have that kind of personality. All right. You want me to crank the smallest saw that I have or the smallest saw that's here? I think you're going to want to see the smallest one that I have and not the smallest one that's here. They're not far away from each other. This one's 30 cc's and the other one's 25. I guess this is my little 192 rear handle. Matt brought this thing and traded it to me one day for another one that I had. And the only thing I had to get for it was the air filter. He thought it was all messed up, and I had it running like 30 minutes after he left. Thought Animal Magnetism was just an album by the Scorpions. Wait, I heard bigger is better. That's right. I'm just giving you a hard time. saw that I've got. Now, for the littlest one I've got here, this one belongs to Zach. Oh, and the little caps will fit in the Echoes if y'all was wondering about that. Now this is Zach's. We'll see if it'll fire up. It's a whippy little rascal. That one's not mine. That one's actually for somebody. It was his. He brought it. He brought it and I done it and I'm waiting on him to come get it. I can almost taste the smoke. That's right. Red Max is pretty peppy. Small saws are great for firewood when you're bone tired. That's right. Josh, how you doing, buddy? 2511 just jumped in price last month. Yep. They've jumped in price a couple of times. They were $359, $369. Now they're over $450. And that's insane. What carcasses? I just blacked out my 192 TC and it's bad. 50 cc's of Fury, that's right. Just got my 355T ripping and the 020. Oh yeah, that reminds me, I do have a 200T that I'm going to be parting with eventually. I just done some muffler work on it the other day. They're $499 now, good heavens. That's crazy. And that's what gets me. When the demand goes up, the price is supposed to go down, but it's not doing that way. Three-tenths of a mile worth of trees to drop. That's a lot of trees. $500 for a 2511. Echo is underrated because they don't make two different lines. They make some good stuff, though. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I like porting the 2511s and the 355s. That 355T with them three cheap and easy mods that we made that video, that's the way to do it. Gotta head to the in-laws, get ready to watch the Packer game. Go Pack. Have a good weekend. See you, Rife. Appreciate you, buddy. That's a big job. They did that to hang with the steel and Husqvarna price jump. Probably. In North Carolina. You in North Carolina, Curtis? High demand plus low supply equals higher price. Yeah, but good heavens. I love my 355T for the money, my personal favorite, honestly. Did you do the mods on it, Indiana, or has it been ported? Yep, just did the mods Took me a bit to adjust the carb, right? But I'm new. That's understandable. And most time you don't have to adjust them very much if you don't move them very much whenever you're pulling them red caps off. Oh, I know everything went up, Chippy. It's crazy. Yeah, actually, that little 192 that I had, I traded a 192 that ran for that one because that one wouldn't run and he wanted one that run. So I swapped him the one that ran for that one, and it took me about 30 minutes to fix that one, and I had to buy an air filter for it. And I like that one way better than the other one because that's got a lot more power than the other one. Wish I lived closer. Come on, Cashman, you just got to get you a Winnebago and start riding around. I did some finessing to it. Yes, there you go. I'll stick with my Poland Super 25. I was saying the price on the 2511, my shop is $500. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's crazy. That they were $369. I was buying them. I bought like 3 back during one summer when I was making pretty decent money. I bought 3 of them, poured them, sold all 3 of them. Are their 50cc saws up to snuff? They got some fierce competition. I've got a 4910, but I've heard they're coming out in the 4920 or something, and it's supposed to be a clamshell instead of the other one. Yeah, get you a tour bus, Cashman. That's what you need. The 7310's a nice saw. Old timer said, "Hey, made it back." Yeah, a lot of the Echoes are they're choked down from the factory for the warranty. So if you fool with them before the warranty's up, you'll ruin the warranty. But you know, it's to each their own. Had 355T and it ripped, but unfortunately got stolen off the job site. Then bought a T435 and I'm hooked, muffler modded, and it is neck and neck with the 201. Did you ever see a video me and Nick Pixel made about the 201 and the 355 TOing, where we modded the 355? That turned out to be a good video. They ditched the 4910. Now you have to buy the 501, and they aren't hot stock, but rock when ported. Okay. Timberwolf 590s are decent, but they are choked up. Yes, they are. The 620, I just ported the 620 the other day, Curtis. And that 620 is right. I was going to ask Joe if he wanted it, because somebody was asking if I wanted to sell it. Party bus with pole in the middle, disco ball, pink shag carpets, and fuzzy dice. Game on. That's right. What are your thoughts on having the transfers the same size as the piston windows? There you have it. I just send it my way. You can get around 35% gain on a 590 without any machine work. You do some machine work on 590, you can really make them hot super, Dave. I made one that was real hot. The 620 is not so bad, Curtis, because the numbers show up a little bit better on them than the 590. Getting the guts out of the muffler is the hard part. He said he's coming by later. I see you know how to party. There's Joey. Hey, Joey. There was somebody asking about that 620. I told him I wasn't sure if you was interested in it or not. Let me get it right here. Because if I can rehome them That's what I'm looking to do. Josh, what's up, buddy? I was gonna pipe it too. My machine one is 50% faster than stock. Yeah, probably so. It makes a big difference. Late, but I made it. I got a 435. Here is the 620. I have not put a pipe in the muffler, but I did gut the muffler. Look, John said, let's hear it. Let's see if she'll. She's got a little. There we go. That's the real one. She's a hot little tamale. And it oils like crazy. This one turned out real nice. Real nice. It just oils like a son of a gun though. There's oil all in the floor now. Y'all give me just a second. Let me get this oil wiped up. Stick the bar plate back on here and the bar cover because she rattles the nuts off. She's definitely trigger happy. I'm gonna set this thing on a rag because it oils like crazy. I think I use more rags during the live feed than I use when I'm working. Oh, hold on. Let me get back to where I was going. She Earls, that's right. Send me details. All right. I likes it. I always use their line of trimmers, leaf blowers. Yeah, they're lighter and cheaper than steel. Never had money. That's right. Don't she sound dandy? Yeah, it's crisp. It gets her done. That's a gun. If I put a muffler port in, it might have to drill the carburetor. I have not tried that oil yet. I have a CS 4600 that dumps oil or doesn't. There's no middle ground. Anyone have any ideas? I ain't no telling, Josh. What's up, Fred? Good to see you, buddy. mercy. If Joey don't want it, John, it will be available. So was that a blow down lower than 22? I think it's right at about 122 flip, or about 22, because I think the transfers was come up to like 125, 126, and the exhaust is about 101 or 102. I did do a little bit of cutting on it, but I didn't cut inside the chamber. I cut the base and done the port work. And I done some cutting on the piston. May have to sell the 590. No, it's ported, John. It's ported and ready to go. It's ready to go. I picked up a 365 with a big bore on it the other day. That's awesome, buddy. Was it the big bore, or did it have the 372 cylinder on it, or the 372 big bore? Because there's two different sizes there. It could be 50 or 52. 590 piston lets you go with the wider exhaust. I widened the exhaust on that one a good bit, but I don't remember exactly on the 590, but I'm sure I did widen it what I could. Michael Johnson. Jeremy, is the crankshaft on the steel 460 difficult to change and get back to running? Do you need to change the bearings? If you've got a case separator, Michael, they're not that hard to get out. Putting them back in can be a little cumbersome. If you don't have a way to push them in or a puller, I heat the bearings up with a homemade bearing heater that I have and just drop them in and then kind of knock them around to get them in. The first time you do it, it's a little cumbersome. After you do 15 or 20, it's not, I mean, for me, it's not real hard. I've got a couple videos on doing some crank swapping. Steel makes a set of pullers to pull the crankshafts into the bearings, and that's technically the best way to do it. But I don't have them. I got a bearing heater I heat the bearing up with, and then drop them in there. But if your bearings are bad, if the bearings ain't bad, you can probably get away without changing them. You just need to feel them and see if they are, buddy. Oil pump was a genius move by an engineer, but it made there. Either work or they don't. That's right. Need to put a new carb on the 036. Any recommendations? The aftermarket carbs that the Duke's got are pretty good stuff. And he will take care of if you get one that ain't good. I like OEM the best, but the aftermarket ones the Duke's got ain't bad at all. All right, John, I'll let you know. Send me your contact info on the email. Going to lighten my piston on my 395 and my 440 MS at some point. That's right. I don't know where Johnny's at. Lower ring pin cuts, you short on the 620 exhaust width. Yeah, it might a little bit, but it's a good little ways over to it. Use the induction heater. That's kind of. I made it to the very end. Was working on a 176. What's up, Brian? Got a run to do. Got work to do in the shop. All right. Where would I find the 200T if it goes up for sale? I usually show it in the video, COVID. I'll show one in the video and I'll say, this one's for sale, or you can send me an email, because it's not going to be if, it's going to be when. Because I done some muffler work on it the other day, and I was trying to decide what else I was going to do to it and get it cleaned up, and then it'll be ready to go. Chad, don't put a big bore kit on the 395. Where do I get big Husky gas and oil caps? I usually find them on eBay or get them through the Duke, Zach. You can call him and he can order them direct and send them to you. I just go out and look in the junk pile. Few local ladies shoveling snow in bikinis in my area start $250 for a driveway. Oh mercy. Well, I have to see y'all later. See you, Reds. Started a GoFundMe if you'll want to help me out. The amount of technical information on every live stream is way over the top. Bless your kind and loving soul for sharing your wisdom. Well, I appreciate it, Phantom. I love talking to people about this stuff. Okay, we'll get a highway kit from Ryan at some point. If you're gonna port it, don't buy a highway Titanical. Don't buy one. Get a Farmer Tech kit. And I can't stress that enough. If you want to port it, do not buy a highway cylinder. Their plating comes off too easy. Wolf Creek Saw Shop. Yeah, he probably got them too. I usually get everything through the Duke because he's one of my sponsors. And he even has a discount code. Save 10% at our website through www.sawsalvage.com. Use the Duke 10 for a 10% discount. You do much with pole saw hopper. Does one seem to outshine the other? I have worked on a few pole saws. I like that 4 mix from Steel. It's a little bit of a pain in the butt, but I do like it. There you go. There's my contact information. Yep, the 395 build, that will, them turn out pretty good. Still got that 372 crankcase you said you had out in the junk pile. Well, I got it. It's just got the rest of the parts on it now, and it's a whole chainsaw. Got new crank bearings, crank seals, crank, and everything. And it runs. I need a GoFundMe too. I haven't any talents. That's why I need it. I ordered from the Duke the other day. That's right. I have the only house 50 miles where you can see the grass, the roof. Ladies were here for 5 hours. Do you like highway across the board for all aftermarket? I don't. Highway makes a good product, but if you're going to mess with it, the plating comes off of it so easy that I don't recommend highway cylinders at all. Gwen, what's up, buddy? Just wondering, have you ever ported a weed eater? Oh, yeah. Yeah, Quentin. I pour weed eaters, leaf blowers, all kinds of stuff. Maxed out my credit card and sold my cat, but the views was worth it. That's right. Do you know who had the ported 3120 at Hopper stock last year? I don't remember, Levi. I had 3120, but I got rid of mine. I got an aftermarket set. I usually get the Farmer Tech or something like that, Curtis. And there's Farmer Tech, and there's another white box, and the Duke's got some brown box stuff that doesn't have a name on it that I like. And the only reason that I say that, it's simply because the plating comes off the highway cylinders. If you grind around the edges of the ports, the plating comes off so bad, and it wrinkles up, and it just makes a mess. I just had a phone call, missed what carcass you were looking for. J&K was asking about 372. I've got aftermarket case and stuff like that. Y'all have a good night, man. I gotta go eat dinner. All right, Quentin, we'll see you, buddy. Yeah, it ain't gonna be just a few minutes. I'm going to eat me some dinner because I'm hungry. We'd like to have a 55 case or a 3 Series Husky case. I've got some. You can get the 372 assembled, the aftermarket assembled for about nothing. I wasn't impressed by the Meteor one either. Yeah, I didn't like the Meteor cylinder that I got. It was good quality, but there were some things about it that I didn't like. If you get highway, get the nickel seal. The nickel seal plate doesn't flake so much. I know a feller sent me a 395 cylinder. I thought he was sending me a 395 to port. I got just a cylinder. And it's a Titanical. Wanting to build one from the ground up. I think my other was Midwest. Does that sound right? Probably so. You mean you're going to ruin Pintos? I'm going to eat them either way. I got one of these here. These are the ones, if you want a ported saw, do not buy this cylinder right here. This Titanical or whatever, this stuff is way too hard. The fella sent me this wanting me to port it, and I was like, I need the rest of the saw. I gotta get back with him. See you, Flip. Have a nice one, buddy. I got a 028 piston over there to go in mine. Yeah, you don't it don't do real good porting on it unless the only way you can really get around it. Tit and nickel. You sure it was some woman's gear? I don't know. But I know the plating wrinkles up in them real bad. Well, that and chips, and the other one, the wrinkles. Diamond burrs on it. Yeah, the diamond burrs is about the easiest thing you can use on them. And it'll still chunk them off sometimes. But they are just crazy. New West parts is the other. It might be New West. I've got a box in there, but I can't remember. Get some backup recoils if you keep it high compression. Just fire up. I punched myself in. That's right. Sent Donnie Walker some sales brochures. Got a lot of others I have collected. That's right. That's right. All right, y'all. Well, we right at the 2-hour mark. Regular birds will eat the plate, and that's right. It'll knock it right off. Is a Canadian strip. All right, y'all. Well, we at the 2-hour mark. I usually stay a little bit and fiddle around and go on, but I am hungry. So I'm going to go get me something to eat, play with the youngin' for a little bit, and get ready for church tomorrow. Hurry up there, Rook. Good night, John. Have a good one, buddy. Good night, Cameron, JK, Old Timer. We appreciate y'all. All right, y'all get a chance. Watch the live service tomorrow if you can. If you don't have a chance to go to church. Because, yeah, it's important. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good day. Stay safe. Be kind. Treat each other the way you want to be treated. God bless. Remember, Jesus loves you. So do I. Bellhopper out. Bye, y'all.